Alright, we are ready to go for another round of Paper Mario on this wonderful Sunday afternoon stream. I'm the Archangel, if you don't already know that. So, we're playing through Paper Mario, and we are now going to be continuing where we left off last time. Now, just as a quick kind of recap of what happened last time, we started the game from scratch. We went to a party at Peach's Castle. We got trounced by Bowser. We met a lovely family of Goombas. We also traveled to Shooting Star Summit, where we met the Star Spirits who had asked us to come save them. On the way back, we got the Lucky Star, I believe. I forget what it's called, but essentially that lets us use action commands, so now battles are going to be a lot more fun and going to be a little bit more involved, at least for me. And we are now going to be traveling to see the first Star Spirit and rescue the first Star Spirit. But before we do that, we're going to go visit Merlon. So we're not going to actually watch this whole intro again. I'm not going to let that play out all the way. But we are going to go ahead and get started. This time I have properly formatted my cartridge, so you all get to see this part. And with that being said, we are all set to go. So, hope you all are having a wonderful Sunday afternoon. It is gorgeous here. I am loving the weather. Wish I could do these kind of streams outside, but not really conducive to a good stream environment. So we are going to now visit Merlon, who is apparently not home. So we get to meet our first wizard of the game. This is actually a kind of continuing trend in the series, so these are really cool characters. I've always liked Merlon. He's fun. So he's going to tell us about how he has had visions about saving the world, saving the Star Spirits, all sorts of good things. And it's going to be a very long story. Very, very long. So long that we're gonna not even pay attention to it. So how are you all doing today? I hope you're doing well. This is a good game. I actually really do like this game, don't get me wrong. But this isn't exactly a particularly interesting story because even Mario's not paying attention. So we're gonna be roused from our nap here momentarily, and that is exactly why we need to be paying attention, because that's all that matters. You were paying attention, right? You got the whole story? Good. So, basically Merlon is now telling us that he can predict the path we should take. We're not going to need his help too much, but at least we do have that to fall back on, so that way we can get a hint on where to go next if needed. So, the first thing, though, that we need to do is go to the Koopa Brothers Fortress, which is east on the road in front of the Toad House, which is actually where we started. So we're going to be heading right back over to the right and get on with our adventure. Except not. Who are these guys? These guys are weird. Shifty-eyed toads. Don't trust them. So we should definitely not go to Koopa Brothers Fortress, because that is a bad thing to do. And we definitely shouldn't go ask Merlon for help, who didn't just totally offer us help very conveniently. So I think we're going to go ask Merlon for help, because I think he can help us with these guys. So we're going to follow him over there on his way to confront these toads and see what is going on. I have a sneaking suspicion that these aren't normal toads. I don't know what gives me that impression, but I don't think they are. And little front toad just pulled a Gandalf there. We shall not pass. Unfortunately, with less dramatic flair. I don't know what they were thinking. They should have totally gone for that. And it is revealed, the dramatic shock, that these are none other than the Koopa Brothers that we met last time, who are also totally not the Ninja Turtles. Totally. See, they have different colors. Like, how could they possibly be the Ninja Turtles? They were perfectly disguised, though. Couldn't tell them apart from regular Toads. Oh, we got one more portion of the fortune that we haven't been revealed. We need a blue-shelled Koopa. So, I think we're going to meet him along the way. For those of you who have played this game, you know exactly who we're going after. But for those of you who haven't, again, we're trying to keep this fairly spoiler-free along the way. So, we are on our way to go meet one of our new adventuring partners, though. I think he's going to give us some help. So on the way there, we're going to get our first taste of actual battles with actual strategy. I'm going to actually fight this Koopa just to kind of show that off. So first of all, you just noticed that I knocked Koopa over. That's one of the really cool things about this game, is that enemies interact with the way you... what's the word I'm looking for here? They interact with the way that you attack them. So like Koopas, you can knock them over, drop their defense, where you see they have 1. It's actually 0 when they're on the ground. And hey, DR Mallow, good to have you here. I'm excited. Haven't seen you in a while, so hope you're doing well. I love the emotes. Emotes are always good. So we're gonna give this guy a powered stomp and see if I can actually nail the action command, which I didn't. So that was not good. But wow, I'm really bad at this game, and I just noticed that I'm not at full health, so I'm gonna need to go back to that Toad House. But there we go. There was an action command that I didn't fail miserably. This game's hard. Like, look at that. I'm actually trying. This is not me failing for dramatic effect. This is me getting used to the action command. If you were here last time, you might have remembered me saying something along the lines of, hey, I'm probably going to fail a lot. That's exactly what happens. This is what happens when I haven't played this game in a very long time, and I just totally mess up the timing on these. So don't laugh at me, y'all. It's definitely going to be a work in progress to get used to the input lag on the N64. So we're going to try to do better next time. But you got to see how a battle actually normally plays out. Rather than just sitting there passively inputting attack commands, you actually get to use action commands, which change the way attacks play out, do more damage, and add a little bit more interactivity with it. A lot of fun, but clearly, sometimes you're bad at it. So we're going to try not to fail this time. We're going to skip him. Don't like him anymore. We're going to fight this guy instead and get a first strike on. Now, one of the things that I like better that they added in the 1000-Year Door, the sequel, is that when you get a first strike on an enemy like you just saw me do, you can actually input action commands. In this one, you can't. So with an action command on... Sorry, with a first strike on this one, you don't have any power over the action commands, which kind of stinks, but it's alright. And I am failing at these so badly. I am so sorry, y'all. This is kind of embarrassing, because I've been playing this game for years, played it multiple times, and failing miserably on these action commands. See, this is a good example of where I can talk. It would be really great to be able to use that action command first thing with that first strike, but alas, we're not allowed to. Also, did I just do any damage? Did y'all see that? Okay, that was supposed to do 2 damage, and I don't know if it did, so... Wow, I am bad. Okay, we've got to get these action commands down, because this is embarrassing. This is bad. I don't know if it's just because I'm used to different input lag, if I'm just not used to the N64 controller anymore, who knows. But we're going to get the hang of this, eventually. Probably. Hopefully by the time we actually finish this game, we'll be good at that again. So we're making our way, and all these item boxes, just like, you know, traditional Mario, they're always great for extra stuff. And honestly, that was kind of a moment right there that was just force of habit. I have not played this game in a very long time, and didn't even remember that I had to hit that tree. So some things, I guess, don't go away even if action commands do. So one thing you're going to see here as we continue on is balancing out flower points and attack power and all that kind of thing. So if I would stop failing action commands, you would see that basically making sure that you always have enough FP to do special moves if you need to take out an enemy in one hit, or if you need to do a special status effect or anything like that, which will come into play more and more as we go on. You're going to be watching Flower Point Management. And the reason I bring that up is because you notice that that last one, I killed the Koopa in one hit on the first try with that power bounce, or power jump, I forget what it's called in this game. But the second time I didn't because there was no reason to, because he wasn't going to get up in time for me to need to deal with him. So, save the flower points. At this point, it's not a huge deal. We'll make it to Koopa Village before that becomes a problem. But just in case you see that happening and you're like, why did he do that? That's why. So, we actually got a mushroom out of that, which is really good. Getting a little bit of extra health down the road if we need it. Now, I'm coming down here, I don't think... Okay, so this is an example of where we will need extra party members in the future. We can get that item later, but right now it's a little bit outside of our reach. Alright, so here we have an example of trying to plan out attacks to work in our favor. So, best thing to do in this sort of case is to at least have one enemy down. So we're actually going to have Goombario attack our Paragoomba back here, and we're probably going to fail miserably. But that's okay, because we can come back and jump on him with Mario as well. The reason we do this is because that takes one enemy down who can't attack us anymore. So Koopa's down for at least one turn, Spiky Goomba can still attack us, but now we can actually carry on with our lives, and we at least didn't take an extra damage point there. And unlike other RPGs that you might have seen in the past, like Final Fantasy, things like that, which you'll see a lot of comparisons with that with me over the course of this series, I'm sure. But comparatively, you can't really take a lot of extra hits, especially when you're at low HP like I am right now. So definitely planning out to make sure that you're not taking extra damage is very wise. Also, I don't know if y'all are getting those audio pops in there. I apologize. I'm not sure what's causing that. If you're not hearing them, don't worry. You're not crazy. That's just something going on in my headset. But if you are hearing them, that's something that I'm going to take a look into before the next stream, just to see what's going on there. So, Koopa Bros Fortress is over to the right, but I know something that you all may or may not know if you haven't played this game. You can't actually get there yet. So we're going to go see if we can find our blue-shelled Koopa elsewhere. And where else would you look for Koopa than in Koopa Village? Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that that hammer went right through that block? Okay, that was weird. I'm pretty sure that I hit those in the right order originally before I didn't read the input. There's an item hidden there, but I don't remember the correct order. I thought that was the right order, but apparently the hitbox just didn't register. So we're now to Koopa Village, where Fuzzies have taken over and are causing havoc, and we need to see if we can help them out. So, you're just stealing Koopa's shells. That's not cool. Like, what kind of person just steals the shell off somebody's back? Like, do you just randomly take people's shirts? No. You take people's backpacks? No. That's rude. These guys. So we're going to help as many Koopas as we can. And just for the sake of feeling like a good person, we're going to try to save all these Koopas as we can. I don't know that I'll be able to actually handle all these Fuzzies, because apparently I can't do inputs today, missing blocks with a hammer and just overall failing action commands. But we're going to try to help take care of this Fuzzy problem a little bit. So this guy is on a pattern that I don't remember how to hit. And... just missed him. Come on. Come on. There we go. Hey, look at that. That wasn't too bad. So we don't necessarily get rewards for this, but we're going to do the right thing and help all these Koopas out, because we're going to be nice. And he looked really cool. That was a good shell. He did well getting that custom fit to order. It was well fitted, like a well-tailored suit. This guy, we're gonna try to catch up to right here. Nope, nope. Nope. Man, I'm bad. Okay. We should catch up to him right around here. Perfect. Look at that. I can nail those, but I can't for the life of me nail action commands. Go figure. Too far. Too far. Okay, we're gonna help this Koopa with the shell. Now, I forget, I think one of these guys actually does give you a reward, but like I said, we're doing this to be nice. So we are not worried too much about rewards. Now, this guy, if I remember right, yes. Okay, so I want to show you guys this. If you run up on this Fuzzy, he's going to run away from you. It's really hard to catch him. Sometimes you can if you're really clever, but if you walk, you can catch him no problem. So, a little tip and trick there for you guys if you haven't played this game before and have always wondered how that works. If you haven't already figured it out, you guys are smart. You probably already knew. But, we are pretty cool, aren't we, Koopa? Absolutely. So, looking for a couple items there. I don't remember which one has them. But don't worry about it. You might see it later. So, we have a Koopa here in blue shoes. Now, I don't know if you all are paying attention much to the Koopas walking around, but Koopas are very fashionable. They always make sure that their shell matches the shoes. So, kind of like matching belt to shoes, I guess? But, I'm wondering if that means that this guy might be our blue-shelled Koopa. So, he can't go out without his shell even though he's already out, so I guess we need to, you know, help him out and help him get his shell back. That would be a very nice thing to do for this guy. And I think he's in a bad way. I agree with Goombario. So we're going to go help him out. So we're going to go in and grab him like whomp. Here we go. And he's going to get away. Not sure if you can actually hit him there. I've never looked and seen. I know like speedrunners can do some pretty amazing things. I don't know if they can even catch this guy. So that's actually something I need to figure out one of these days. I'll see if I can find that out. Hey, y'all, remind me. If I remember last time I said something that I was going to try to figure out. I don't remember what it was. My memory's not so good sometimes. So if you remember what I said the last time that I was going to try to figure out that was like a speedrun strat or something, let me know. So I'm actually going to need to focus on this because this is one of those like guessing games where you have to find where he's hiding, and it's actually pretty hard. Now on English, I do know, on the English version I should say, they did make this a little bit easier than it is on something like the Japanese version, but I'm going to need to focus on this later one to get it right. So I might go quiet for a minute here. Alright. So far so good. Pretty easy. Pretty easy stuff. Alright, we got him. He's on the right one. I saw it. I found it. You can't trick me. I know how to play games. I've always fancied myself pretty good at those. I'm starting to say I've always been good. I don't know if that's actually true. But I like to think I'm pretty good at games like that. Even though the last time I played a Mario Party game where that was one of the objectives of a minigame, I failed miserably. So, either way, we did it. First try, not too bad. And he mustered up the courage to help fight back for his shell right as we got it back. So helpful. Right? This guy. Great timing. But hey, at least he tried. That's what's important. It's the thought that counts, right? Do we happen to know Professor Colorado? Do we? I don't know. Naturally, he's a Koopa that's a professor of archaeology. That made sense to you, right? That was obvious? Cool. So should we take him along? What do you think? I mean, Merlon did say that we needed a blue-shelled Koopa. And howdy, I cannot read your name with the way my system is working here, but I think that's Dunsparce. Is that a Pokemon? I think that was a Pokemon name at one point. Howdy, good to have you. Thanks for joining in on this afternoon stream. We're definitely going to take Cooper along here. Okay, cool. Yeah, for some reason, like, my monitor is having some really weird, like, graphical issues. So I can see what you're saying, but, like, the text kind of got a little weird with your name. I'm sorry about that. But good to have you here. Hope you're having a good afternoon. Beautiful Sunday afternoon here. But we're playing through some Paper Mario. If you haven't been here for very long, obviously you can figure that out. So, yes, I know we have to take every partner. I actually don't know, though, that I've ever tried to say no. I remember in the 1,000-Year Door, I was playing that one once, and I said no on something. But I don't remember, I don't actually know what happens if you say no on somebody like Cooper. So, we're going to start out this one with a Power Shell. And see if I can actually nail this. Yes, that was bad. It is not a glitch run. You might see me do some speedruns later on, but at the moment, this is going to be just a standard playthrough, no glitches or anything like that. Now, even failing that action command pretty miserably there, we still managed to take them out one hit, use that Power Block to our advantage. So... okay, fair enough. I've always wondered what happened with that. Because I know in 1,000-Year Door, you get like chided by Goombella one time, I know, was who I had out at the time. So that is actually really good to know. One of these days I should try that. Input, there we go. Alright, so if you haven't been here the whole time, my controller's been dropping inputs this whole time. I'm going to blame that on, or blame my lack of action commands on that, because I swear I hit the down C button there and it didn't do anything. So we're gonna blame it on that. We're gonna blame the equipment. Totally not user error. Now I forget. Do we actually need to talk to Colorado here or not? No, we didn't. So okay, we're good. Oh, really? That's interesting. Huh. That is good to know. See, you know all this stuff that I don't know. I've been playing this game for a while, still don't know all these things, so thanks, that's awesome. Also, because I don't have the chat on stream, just for anybody watching a replay on YouTube later, Dunsparce just said that Val will not go with you. Or is it Bo? I don't know how you say her name. But you'll get stuck and can't enter Chapter 4 if you say no to her joining your party. But we were talking about what happens if you say no, obviously, which you all can guess. So, we're going to actually talk to Chuck Quizmo here and try the quiz, which I think we've got covered. I mean, it has been a while since I played this game, so I'll probably get it wrong somehow. But, question, what is the name of Goombario's younger sister? It is not Goombalina, it is not Goombet, it is Goombaria. That one I do know. So we got a star piece, which maybe we'll use those later. Honestly, every time I get through this game, I end up not using star pieces, like, even though they're really useful. Oh yes, that is always fun. Hey, if you want to tell me HP on stream, go for it. I'm a, like, not a true completionist, but I will definitely probably be using paddle a lot on enemies. But please, by all means, tell me. And hey, how's it going? I am going to butcher your name if I try to say it, but glad to have you here. So, thanks for joining in. I really wish I could say your name, but I'm going to butcher it badly. So, glad to have you both here, though. So we just got Cooper. We are on our way to Cooper Brothers Fortress, and we are going to take down some enemies here. And I jumped out of the way of that. I swear. So, my gosh, I am bad at this sometimes. And I also forgot to refill my HP and stuff, so we're kind of going a little bit on a danger route here. Not a true Danger Mario route, but definitely not playing it as safe as I probably would on a normal run. So hopefully I don't die, because that's going to be embarrassing. Oh, no, we're gonna get that out. Hang on. Oh, I love this game too. It is so much fun. I've played it many a time, which is why it's so embarrassing if I do make mistakes, but it is such a good game. We're gonna use another power shell here, actually, because I don't feel like dealing with these guys. Let's see if I actually get it right. I did. I didn't fail the action command that time. I am really bad at the action commands on this game. I do a lot of speedruns and stuff on more modern systems. I haven't done an N64 speedrun. And I was actually just practicing Luigi's Mansion last night and kind of got that input lag into my brain. So the action commands on this one, on the N64, are really throwing me for a loop. That! Okay, I promise. I am good at this game. At least that's what I like to think. Even if I do fail these action commands like nobody's business. Do I think that the next Paper Mario on the Nintendo Switch is going to be this style? Think it will be and hope it will be are two different things. I really hope it will be. I do miss this style of game. The classic Paper Mario really was something that I was a fan of. I'm not a huge fan of Sticker Star and Color Splash, so I would love for a Switch Paper Mario to use this style of game. Whether it will or not, I don't know, but I would definitely love for it to. I want them to kind of return to form. Miyamoto says no? Oh man. Getting my hopes up. That's really sad. I really wish it would return to form. I miss the old ones. When I first started streaming this last week, one thing that I was saying while I was rambling and kind of monologuing was that I really... actually, you know what? I just lost my train of thought. But let me finish the thought that I was going to say anyway. I really wish that Paper Mario wasn't kind of their experimental game. I wish that they were using kind of the standard formula to keep going with what they had already established. So I'm really sad that they have kind of gotten away from that. But, I mean, hey, you never know. Every now and then they experiment and do get some really great things. So maybe next time, even if they don't go back to a normal Paper Mario style, maybe the next time they'll actually nail it and we'll get a better one. Because I'm not gonna, you know, trash talk Color Splash and Sticker Star too much, but definitely they weren't my favorite. So we're going to take down some Koopa Brothers this time, who again are totally not the Ninja Turtles. And an HD remake of this would be fantastic. I would love that so much. I have been wanting something like that for a very long time. I mean, honestly, like, I'm not a huge fan of the art style of Color Splash and Sticker Star. I'm not a huge fan of that crafted aesthetic, but... Okay, I have the right to trash it, but, I mean, I try to at least keep things a little positive here, so I don't want to have this... I don't want to have this turn into just me bashing on Sticker Star and Color Splash the whole time, but I do totally understand where you're coming from, because it was not very good. I remember when the Paper Mario on the 3DS was first announced, and they had screenshots. They had screenshots posted to Nintendo.com back in the day that looked a lot like the Thousand Year Door, and I was so excited for it. And then they did that with the whole Sticker Star thing. And I don't think I'd upset anyone, but I don't know. That's just not my style. I mean, hey, you'll probably hear me make some snarky comments about it at some point. But I'm trying to be positive. We're going to focus on this one that's good. We're not going to talk about the bad ones. How about that? So, you'll hear me make some snarky comments about it at some point, I'm sure, because I was not a huge fan. But, man, I do remember one thing that I thought was kind of funny was when I was in GameStop once when they had first announced, what's the word I'm looking for here? They had first announced Color Splash, and their little announcements were talking about how it was in the style of Sticker Star, and I did not want it from then on. As soon as they said that, hey, this is a new game in the style of Sticker Star, I didn't want it. So I totally understand where you all are coming from. Definitely not my favorite game that they've ever put out. But, I mean, it had HD visuals. I mean, that was a thing, right? Ah, man. I don't know. Maybe one of these days we'll get another good Paper Mario. Or in the meantime, we can just play this one again, right? So a little time save strat there. You can actually just kill those Bob-ombs really easily once you engage them by exploding them with just an uncharged hammer. That's fun. And that way you don't take damage. And yes, I haven't, like, publicly made a declaration of all my favorite games of all time. But Thousand Year Door is actually one of my favorite games of all time. If I had to make a list, it would be on the list. So definitely that one was absolutely amazing. So I'm right there with you. And I strongly agree as well. Y'all, I am failing these action commands so badly. I'm so used to GameCube frame rates and stuff. These, just the action commands with the N64 input lag, they are getting me really badly. So, man. You know what? We haven't titled the Bob-omb, and we're going to do that just because we're going to waste a turn so I don't take damage from an exploding one. Just because I do have fairly low HP at this point. So. Attack them from a distance with items like hammers. You know, I've always wondered that if they come up to you and explode, and that hurts you, why is it that when you are less than a foot away from them with a hammer and they explode, it doesn't hurt you? Maybe I'm questioning the lore of Paper Mario's universe too much here, I don't know. But I've always just thought that was kind of odd. Okay, so look at that. I am within the hitbox of that explosion. Like, I was within those smoke effects. So I don't know why that doesn't hurt you. I'll take it. I don't want to take extra damage for no reason. But goodness knows, I don't know why that's a thing. And we're going to just save some time there. Again, not charging a full action command. Because I know hammers I can do. Hammers I got. I can do those, even though I have been failing some of those too. Not letting go early enough. I'm wondering, because I'm playing this with a splitter for my capture card and stuff, I'm wondering if that's not giving me some extra input lag, honestly. That might be why it's messing with me a little bit, but I could be wrong. I mean, that's very true. You can just walk in a volcano, no problem, and everything's fine. So, I guess Mario's just kind of invincible. So you know what? I actually forget what happens if you go up these stairs with them up here. Okay, nothing. I couldn't remember if there was anything hidden up there or not. But hey, it's worth a check, right? Maybe Mario's just like Superman, and maybe he just pretends that he gets hurt, so enemies feel like they actually have a chance. So maybe that's what's going on, and when you get a game over, it's just that he decided to give up. Maybe that's it, because clearly walking in volcanoes is totally normal. That's a normal activity. Okay, hey, come right back, you know, we'll gladly have you, but we'll see you in a bit. And again, for anybody watching the replay, Dunsparce just said that they were going to be right back, so that's what I'm talking about. I forget sometimes that you all can't necessarily see everything that I can see, so sorry about that, y'all. Still kind of getting the hang of this whole streaming thing. I don't know what it is with these action commands, y'all. I am so bad at this. That's twice in a row that I have failed them miserably. I don't know. I don't know why I'm... Oh my gosh. I don't know why I'm so bad at this. I really don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. I'm actually trying on these. These are not just me, like, talking and not paying attention. I mean, obviously talking, maybe throwing off my timing. But for real, I have no idea why I'm failing this so badly. My goodness. There we go. There's a hit. We got this. Man, I don't know, y'all. I don't know why I'm so bad at that, but we're gonna keep going. We're gonna get better at these eventually. I don't know how that didn't hit me, but we're gonna take it and roll with it. So at least I nailed that one. That's good. Jeez. 2 in a row. I guess when I need them, that's good, right? And then can't nail them there. I don't know, y'all. I'm bad at this. I like to think I'm good at games, you know? I'm on leaderboards and speedruns and stuff. Like, that's not a self-plug, that's just like, I promise I can play games. I don't know what's going on with this, y'all. Ah, man. But hey, it works out right. At least this one, he's gonna go down either way. So, we are well on our way through this castle, kind of, sort of. I'm thinking probably make it through the Cooper Brothers Fortress. I try to keep these streams about an hour long, so we'll probably do either through the entire fortress or an hour, kind of whichever comes first. But if it's, you know, at an hour and we're coming up to the boss fight, then we'll go ahead and finish it. But I forget what the halfway point is in this fortress. I know there's a save point at some point. I think that's kind of where you get to the halfway point, but it's all good. We're just gonna keep playing. We'll get there when we get there. I've always wondered how they pulled that off. Like, I don't know how they did that effect, but it looks really cool. So, game design. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. If anybody knows how that's done, please let me know, because I am curious. I like to kind of study game design in my spare time, so, like, if you know how they did that with the doors to make them look like that, and still have the loading zones and stuff, let me know, please. Because I definitely don't know. I think there's... yeah, okay, so this is the prison. We're not going to go in there, but... we're just going to keep on going because we know where we are supposed to go. Although I do make mistakes sometimes and completely miss the hitbox for the lock. You know, it's fine. It's totally normal. So I wonder what this yellow Totally Not Ninja Turtle was just doing. I'm sure that there is nothing suspicious about that item box, and it's totally not something that we're going to fall for later. Right. Completely. Totally normal. Alright, I'm coming down here real quick because I think there is a save point. Yep. Just in case, my cartridge is old. So just in case something happens, I do like to save it as often as I can. But with that, let's keep on going. Alright, so... I think what's in here? What is in here? Anything we can hit? Nope. Well, we can get hit by a Koopa. That was good. Man, okay. I'm good at this game, I promise. Ah, man. Action commands. What the heck? I'm so bad. I don't understand. It should not be this hard, but it's fine. Now, I forget how much their explosions do, how much damage they do. For some reason, I'm thinking they do 2, which is why I'm never trying to tank one, because I just don't want to tank the hit. But I could be wrong. They may only do 1, and you might be able to block it. But given that I'm really bad at action commands, I don't know that I should try to block it. So we're going to kind of play these safe and slow. I know that's not exactly, you know, exciting, but neither is that, so. Nobody wants to see me just fail miserably over and over. This isn't the kind of fail game that's fun to see people just lose at, so. Alright, we don't have a key right now. Okay. So we are going to go totally not fall for a trap. But, I guess you could say that we fell for this. Okay, anyway, so I always wondered when I was little if you could get around that, but to my knowledge, like even like professional speedrunners, like there's nothing you can do about that, which is really sad because I would love to be able to outsmart him just for the sheer sake of feeling better about myself. So, now we get to meet another person who might be helping us on our adventure, which totally they're going to be helping us. Her name is Bombette, and we are going to see about getting out of this little prison. Don't know what I was looking for. Jail cell? I think that's the word that my brain was thinking of, and I couldn't even think of what it was. So, we're going to meet her, we're going to get a new partner, and we're going to get out of here. We're busting out of here. So we're going to help return the favor, and we're going to get these Bob-ombs out of here too. So we're not going to be the only ones getting out. Everybody's coming with us. So let's get that going, shall we? So she can destroy cracked walls, and you'd think she would have thought about that. But hey, who knows? So she's going to tell us that she can blow up walls, and I guess she never thought about actually trying to break out of here, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. Sometimes you're just not thinking clear, you know? You fall in a pit, you get locked in a jail cell that you can totally slip through the bars, and you just don't think about things, you know? So, hey, there's an input that actually worked. Alright. Hey, look at that. Alright, so let's blow this scene. Let's get out of here. Now, I know that you can see a Koopa standing there from certain angles. I forget how you do it. Like, I think he's actually spawned into the room if you are inside the cell, and then he moves outside of the room if you're not. I don't know that for sure, but I know that I've seen the Koopa standing there before, so, you know, it's all good, one way or the other. Just thought I'd throw that out there as a fun little fact. I could be completely wrong. But if memory doesn't, you know, fail me, then I know that you can see him. Action commands, y'all! I don't know why I'm so bad at them. That makes no sense. But it's fine. It's fine. It's all good. We're fine. Everything's fine. This is fine. Alright, we're gonna attack with Bombette first. So I'm pretty sure you can do this. Yes, and then that makes him angry, and then he'll explode no matter what I do. So that's a little time-saving thing that you can do here, even if you're not trying to go for a speed run or anything. You don't have to take down their entire health. They'll blow up as long as you made them angry already. So we are on our way. And look at all these coins, man. Rich. Rolling in money. Scrooge McDuck over here. How many coins do I have? 102? It's not too bad, right? Where am I going? I promise, I know things. Okay, we're going back this way. We need to go back in here and get a key. So, we're going to try to skip him. Ah! Nope. Yes, maybe. Ah! Input lag. Here, look at that. There we go. Y'all, I don't know what is so hard with this, but my goodness, I am bad at this game. Okay, so we can't go back there until later. I can never remember what the order of things is sometimes. You'd think I've never played this game before, but I promise I have. Quite a few times, actually. I guess that's what happens when you start, like, speedrun routing and stuff. You, like, forget other games that you've played because you already have the other routes in your head. It's fine. We're gonna make it work. Alright, so we're gonna switch back to Koopa here. Hit the switch, get across the way, and hit the switch again. And, well, if I don't miss... Wow, that was bad. I promise. I'm good at games, y'all. I promise. I mean it. I'm serious. I don't know why I'm so bad at this today. But we're gonna keep going. We're gonna make this work. So, man, that input lag, y'all. Man, I'm gonna skip this guy. Mostly just because I'm getting tired of fighting the same battles over and over. Sometimes I play this game and I like to try to hit every enemy along the way, stuff like that. Sometimes I just like to kind of roll with it and do whatever I'm, having fun with. So if that means skipping enemies, if that means not skipping enemies, it just kind of depends. But we got a key. We are well on our way. We are. Let's see. How far are we? I think we are about halfway there, if not a little farther. Forget the layout of this castle sometimes. Now we have some really cool water effects for Nintendo 64. That was actually a really cool effect, honestly, for the time. At least I thought so. Honestly, for being an N64 game, the water in this game is really pretty. They did a lot of really cool, not really specularity, but just gave it some really cool shimmer effects, so... I think this was actually one of the last N64 games to come out, though, so that's probably not. So, since like I mentioned earlier, I do kind of study game design in my spare time. Not anything majorly serious or anything, but you might hear me geek out about some of the stuff that they do. Don't mind me, Feel free to tune me out when I'm doing that. Just watch the gameplay, you're fine. All sorts of cool stuff. Oh, hang on, we're going to go past this. Because we're almost to the Cooper Brothers, but I want to come up here for this item. So we're going to get past this guy. Okay, we're good. And we're going to get past him again. So, look at that. I can play this game. I told you guys. You guys believe in me, right? Totally. Alright. And now we come to one of my favorite pieces of music in this game, honestly. I'm probably going to be a little quiet here, just so we can actually have that playing. Not this one, this one's cool. Definitely has that totally not Ninja Turtle vibe to it. But the remix for the, I think it was the airships? It's from Super Mario Bros. 3, I think is where this one came from. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on it. But I think that's where it came from, and I always thought this was a really cool music track. So. We're gonna try not to find any bullet bills on our way here. Okay, we're good, This is fine. We got this. I mean, you can totally fight them back, but what's the fun in that, right? Alright, we're gonna refill our flower points there, do a quick save again, just because my cartridge is old on all the stages, it's gonna just randomly decide not to work. Which, I mean, it's not gonna be very good if that happens for the rest of the stream, because we're gonna have to get back to this point, but it's fine. So I think I just failed that. I don't think that that was just like what's the word I'm looking for? I don't think that they have two what's the word I'm looking for? Totally forgot. They don't have two defense. I think that was just a complete failure on my part. So we're not going to worry about it too much. We are going to jump over these guys. We're just going to tank the head. Except for this one we can. She can't attack. Pass her front row. So, I tried to block that. I really did. Oh my gosh. Okay, so... There we go. We got it that time. I can do action commands, y'all. I promise. Now, pressing A repeatedly, that I can do. Button mashing, I've got covered. So, shouldn't see too many failures on that one unless I just drop the controller or something, but... Y'all, it is so embarrassing that I've been doing so poorly on these action commands. Yeah, I can't even begin to describe how embarrassing it is. So, we are on to the boss, and we're going to save it again, just for good measure, again.
don't want to find myself, you know, cartridge just kind of mess up, get a glitch or anything like that. I have had a game crash before on this cartridge from not doing any crazy glitches or anything. It just failed. So I think it was just a dusty slash the cartridge wasn't all the way in there. But you know, it's fine. We're just gonna try to refrain from having a repeat of that. So I've always loved this cutscene. You can't see them doing anything. You can just picture it in your mind of all the shenanigans going on there. So and we're totally gonna fight Bowser! Wow, this was a short game. We're already on the final Bowser fight. I am totally not bamboozled by this Bowser that is totally Bowser. Right. We're gonna actually get Goombario out here in a second, but we're gonna first start by jumping on him and forgetting that he has defense. So we're gonna get Goombario out and do a tattle on him just for the sheer sake of it, and I'm gonna fail some more action commands. That's what y'all came to see, right? This is the quality, high-level Paper Mario gameplay you came to see. That wonderful, wonderful failure of action commands. At least he only has one attack power, right? That's better than the 10 attack power that he had when we fought him the first time. You know, I got extra badge points last time I leveled up and totally forgot to equip another badge, so that's on me, y'all. That's on me. I don't know that I had any that would actually help in this fight, but, you know, always try to have good badges equipped. There we go. We got it. We can do this. He totally doesn't know that it's us, guys. Right? He totally didn't just make some scathing, snarky comments about how it's totally Bowser. Right? Right. I can do action commands. I promise. I really can. Mario's shaking in his boots. Actually, I am kind of starting to get a little bit nervous here because, goodness gracious, I can't nail action command. I'm gonna beat these guys. It's fine. We're gonna make it work. There we go. Nailed one again. Alright, and we're going to finish him off with a bomb here, because I want to, honestly. There we go. See, like I said, I'm not usually going to fail those, but every now and then just kind of get off on that button mashing and almost drop the controller. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Here come the Koopa Brothers. Now, I got a little bit of a mini heart attack there when you saw it freeze for a second. That wasn't the stream, that was my game. So, you know, this is going to be a really interesting playthrough of this game when I am always trying not to have my cartridge fail on me. And we're going to die here. My goodness. Okay, we got this. We got this covered. We're not going to fail. We're not going to fail. I hope. We're not going to nail that. Okay, so we can't get hit by another one of those. Y'all, I might actually fail on this one. Which is really bad, but because I haven't been getting any HP, I don't have any to spare. So that's fun. It's fine. Alright, so we're not going to even bother with tattling or anything like that. We are going to use a Thunderbolt on the green one. And it takes him out, so we're good. We're going to use a bomb on the yellow one, which will take him out. And then we are going to hit him. And we're not taking any chances. We're using another bomb. We are not going to let this one get us. We're not going to let it get the better of us, I should say. So, we even got that action command. We got this, y'all. We may not fail. I mean, it would kind of take some doing to fail at this point, but, I mean, y'all see me in these action commands. I wouldn't put it past me. So, I think they have 4 HP each, if memory serves. So, this should be the deciding blow either way, 2005. So, with that, we did it, y'all. We didn't die. I was actually kind of worried there for a second because I was not nailing those action commands. That was really bad. So, we got this. We got this. Now, I think there is a YouTuber who did some of these. I think it's, I keep wanting to say Vadia, but he's the one that does Dark Souls. Strider. I'm pretty sure he did a video on these about, if you go down there, you can actually get back in the cell through glitches and stuff. And I think they actually did have full hitboxes on the Bowser costume. So that's just a fun little fact there. Again, I don't know that that's the case, so don't quote me on that. But I'm pretty sure that's the case. I remember he did a video on it, so definitely go check it out. I don't know him or anything, so that's not really a plug for somebody that I know. It's just, you know, if you like Paper Mario, definitely go check that out. But we rescued our first Star Spirit, so that's good. We are off to a great start here. We didn't die. We're failing at action commands, but we still managed to rescue a Star Spirit along the way. So our adventure has just begun. We're going to have our next Peach intermission. We're going to go through that, and then we're going to end it there, just like last week. So from here, we're going to just watch this cutscene play out, which is, it's not really a cutscene. I'm pretty sure the first one does have some interaction. But we're going to play this out, and then we're going to be set for today. So for anybody watching the replay, thanks for sticking around. For you all that have been here, thanks for hanging out. And we've still got a couple minutes here. This isn't like a 30-second cutscene or anything, so we're going to find a way out of here, which I totally don't know where that is. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So, there is a secret way out of this room, and we're going to find our way out. Now, where in this room would you hide a secret button to get out of the room? Would you hide it behind the dresses where you could hide a secret tunnel? I mean, you might think that was a good idea. Would you hide it outside? Probably not. But what would you do? You'd, of course, hide it behind the random drawing. Bingo! We are on our way out of here. So, we're going to find our little secret passage here. And be on our way. I always love that little Twink sprite there when he's excited. It's just cute. I always loved the colors in this hallway too. Like, I know it's not a really big deal or anything. I just always thought this hallway was really cool. I wish that you got to spend more time in areas like that. But that is what it is. That's just a random geek out moment for me again. Don't mind me. So we seem to be in a secret room here, and there is a secret diary in this secret room. I wonder whose it is. We're gonna read it. We're gonna be bad. You were good earlier. We got some, you know, good Paragon points if you played Mass Effect from helping out the Koopas earlier. So we're gonna, you know, kind of balance that out with reading somebody's diary without their permission, because that's totally a cool thing to do. For real though, don't do that. That's not cool. This is a video game. Don't try this at home. I wonder who wrote this. It could be something very curious. I wonder who wrote it. Y'all know who wrote it. I'm being dramatic. Y'all know me. This is Bowser's diary. Gasp! We should totally read more. This is for the greater good. The Koopa Bros got beaten. That's right. We won, even though we almost died. We're not gonna talk about that though. We're gonna let that be not part of the legend. The legend is that we beat them with one hand tied behind our back. Totally. That's what happened, right? That's what y'all saw. And then we're going to need to find another Star Spirit, and it's a good thing that Bowser was very specific in where he hid the next Star Spirit in order. That was very kind of him, wasn't it? And Twink is going to tell us where the next Star Spirit is, but oh no, we have been prompted. Except somehow Bowser comes into this room and doesn't see us standing there. I don't know how that works. He gets all the way across the room. He gets this far away before he notices that Peach is standing there. Maybe it's the pink of the chair behind her. Maybe she blends in. I don't know, man. But I don't know how he didn't see her standing from across the room. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Video game logic. It's like how Mario can walk inside a volcano. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Those are Koopa Trolls, by the way. We're going to be seeing them again later and kind of in the Peach cutscenes, but I've always thought their designs were really cool, so that's just a random fun fact there. Excuse me. Man, lungs are just killing me today. So we are going to get our first Star Spirit power here, which is going to give us some HP and FP recovery, which we could have really used in that last fight, so better late than never, I suppose. No, we're not going to do the tutorial. We're fine. We know how to play this game, even though you all might not actually believe me on that. So, we need to save the rest of the Star Spirits, and we will be on that next time. But for right now, we're going to wrap up for the day. So, I apologize for the coughing, y'all. Random lung pain, you know, it gets you every now and then. So, you all have a wonderful day. Thanks for hanging out. And again, if you're watching the replay on YouTube, thanks for watching. Definitely look forward to more of these in the future. And for those of you who hung out today, definitely thanks for stopping by. Look forward to seeing y'all again. But with that, we are going to call it for the day, and next time we're going to be heading on our way to Dry Desert. So y'all take care, have a good one, and with that, we're all set to go. Y'all take care now.